Okay, anyway, we are about to get to set 14.1, right? So there's a lot of new things, I guess. So first of all, there's a lot of item change, and this is like I said, this is Rabadon got buffed a lot. Not like PBE, it got nerfed a little bit, but it's still really strong. So this set is about, I think, a reign of AP, like a lot of AP, right? So we should just get right through it. And also, I think this set, because it's reign of AP, right? They at the same time they buff the declaw. So like right now, this is the patch right now. It's actually still 5 max health, but it do gain 10 max health in the next patch. So yes, now you should build declaw, and you should build Rebendon for AP. So what I'm saying here is, first of all, I see this comp. Now you can make, normally you do make emo emblem. So I would say this, isn't Cartus is back? Since a lot of items, first of all, Cartus is buffed. Viego is buffed, right? Even, I think Mordekaiser got buffed as well. But it has to be Chosener. Whatever it is. You know what? Actually, Mordekaiser Chosener has gone bad. Like you go Ave, and then you just like reroll for Mordekaiser 3 is not even bad, and then you can play for this board. So why is, I think this board is even stronger than Pentakill. I'm just saying this. You cast this much, and Carter's got buff. It go down to 4, but 4 units got nuke, like huge nuke. So if you get Rebendon, like Rebendon will give you like 40 AP and 20% bonus damage in the new patch. So right now you have to slam it. It's too strong. It's not like crazy as PBE, but it's still too strong. So like if you play this, I think this board can be stronger than Pentakill. Like this board is kind of like also in the new patch there will be carousel. Actually, they gave us an early choice of the portals, right? That will give you a spat. So you can make spat really easily, and I don't think that true damage will get be like get more as more acknowledged like the last patch. So emo, you make emo over Cartus. For emo, you have Executioner, Mosher, Sentinel, and the board is kind of strong. And at late game, if you want to play 5 Pentakill, you can just drop Blitzcrank, and you can add this, and for Guardian as well, and then you plus one more, like where is it? A kill? Yeah, this is like the board 9. But before that, you should play the best Sentinel, strongest could be Blitzcrank, or if you want CC, then you can go for Echo. But over here you have Amumu, so I think, yeah, I mean yes, right. So this is the board, and then if you can go 9, then probably you would love to play more Pentakill, and if you can drop weak units, then definitely you're gonna go for, where is it, Yorick, and then probably plus 1 Sentinel, and I think it's still good, like this. Or you can go for Ilawi. It's strong as hell. It's strong too. So, or no, not this. Anything you can put it in, I think it's still strong. Doesn't matter. If you have a Pentakill Spat as well, then go for it. Go for whatever the hell it is. So that is the first one. And it's still the calm, but it's like it's normal. It's a little bit weaker. I'm not sure. I think it's still strong. It's both need metal hits. You need Chojin here, right? An Archangel Staff from the Super Fan, and then Rebendon. Now you play AP, you slam it. I don't give a shit, right? And this is the board. You play 5 Pentakill, and this is a weak board. You probably reroll at 8 if you feel strong. You can go up, and then you have Mordekaiser here, right? So anyway, when you go up level, the only thing you'll keep probably gonna be Nico. You definitely don't want Lilia anymore. You'll play, and Sentinel. To be honest, Sentinel is fake. It might be good a little bit early game, but 2 Sentinel, it's not that strong. So like just level up. You go for, where is it, him for 6 Pentakill, and then you have and then you can go for uh actually, yeah, you would love to have a Pentakill here, right? So 7/7, that's good too. So Yorick, Nico, keep it around. It's fine. And then you can drop Nico for threat, and then you plus the this guy, yeah, the Kane. So this is the board after that board. If you manage to go 9, but if somehow you have a go to Nico, just go for Cartus 3, or if you go 3 at 8, or just go 9. I think go 9 is much better. So this board is much more, I think this board is more decent, and so you use Superfan early for Cartus, and then you have to find another of this. or maybe you don't even need this, then you can go for something else. If you don't have this anymore because you don't have the super fan, you can go for crit, or I would say any. This is good too, right? You buy it, okay. But like if you, to be honest, crit is good, but if you can make another, where is it? Another Rabandon? Can I think it's fine, right? You can make this. It deal in the next patch. It's gonna deal 20% damage. It's gonna be called like 40%. This is not bad. And there's one more items. Actually, kind of underrated. I think Adaptive Helm is really good too. It's actually pretty good for Cartus. So like this is good, and also this get buff. Adaptive Helm get buff, so this is not too bad. But still, I think BIS is still like this, and the others, yeah, and then you itemize them. So that is Cartus. Here go Pentakill. Now go to the next board. I think this is the board that get buffed the most. This item got buffed. This item got buffed, right? And if you get greedy, you don't play healings. You play towards this. I would say it's fine after all. And also you can drop red buff for this. I mean, it's not even bad. And then you use this on Zeke's. I think this is better now than red buff. I mean, no, red buff is fine too. And then this is the board. And I think now Declaw is a really great item. I think around with Warmox and Declaw, and then you can go for Conguard and Echo Ho. Also, Armory Spark got buff. You get 200 health, so it's good too. If you don't use this, I think I have a recommend. What is those items, by the way? What is that items? No, but I don't know. You know what? It's fine. You can make this or Steadfast Heart is all good. Yeah, but I think Warmox and Declaw now is really good. Just use it. Declaw now heal you. This is 5, but in the next patch it's gonna be 10% max health. So yeah. All right, next one we have. I think this board is still strong. Also, Crowd Diver got buff a little bit early on. Means if you have just 2 Crowd Divers, 12%. So your board won't get destroyed if you don't find 4 Crowd Diver yet. So you can stick around, play 4 Crowd Diver over Katarina and where is she? This guy, Evelyn. This is a 9. If you can hit the Crowd Diver, there's 6, right? Okay, but 6 now got nerfed. Normal is 60%, but now it's 50%. So yeah, I think this is a board. No one actually touch it, so yeah, like this is the board. All right, so let's go to the next one. I think I'm not sure about this. Like I feel like this is too risky for Jax, but I mean, if you play AP and you don't stram Rabadon in the next patch, it feels like you cannot make the shit out of it. So I would love to have Rabadon on Jax because he's an AP heroes. Also, the whole team is AP, so Lux, Jax, all AP. That's good. Zach will hold this and plus the tank items. Probably just Declaw and Warmock as well. So yeah, that's the board. In this patch, they buff Jazz a lot. It's not just about the what is it called? These things. They did buff Kai'Sa. They buff Lucian. They buff MF. Did they buff Bard? I don't know, but Bard can be a decent carry as well. I think they did. Oh, they did buff Bard. They did buff Bard. They force it to be 3 damage, and 1 dude will go to heal. So you know exactly what will happen with Bard. That is good. And also Nico got buff. Yes, Echo got nerfed, but I don't think it's like that crazy. Yeah, so like this board got buff a little bit. I think the whole board got buffed. This got buff. This got buff. This got buff. Lucian got buff. Everything got buff except Echo, and I think this is good. Also, you can make Bard semi carry with this, and like because these items are got buff, so I think we should like go a little bit risky a bit, and then go for this and maybe get a healing augments. And the best augment for this board is definitely That's Jazz Baby as well. Usually you get this, you just force this calm. This calm, I think it's back to the meta as well as because the streaking is fucked because man they just destroy the streaking. So now go 8 is kind of hard. So I think all the reroll boards are pretty good, and that's it. Now go to the next board. I think Caitlyn 8-bit got buff, so we can have this board, right? So this is a board for Caitlyn. I think this board is still decent, but this is a hard board to find. So if you don't find this board, okay, Jin here, right? Okay, fuck this out of here. Lucian, then Lucian here. I don't care. So I have this. this is like the weaker board, but acceptable. So if you have this board, you don't play Yorick Thread. You play around. You still keep, if you have Ilaoi, you keep Ilaoi or Zack whole items, and then you play towards this and Garen. Where is he? Where's Garen? There we go. All right, great. So this board is not even bad. Like, this board is good too. It got 8-bit. Also 8-bit got buff at the minimum at the mark of 4. So I think it's still decent. I would say this like you can cap the board around like this, and then you can drop Corky, Garen, Blitzcrank for the better board that I just showed with this, and then you go for Jin. Yeah, this is the board. And if you manage to go 9 as well, then I would say, yeah, I'm kind of not sure because you don't even up anything. So I think the best could be Sona. Sona is good too. And I say Zeke's. I think Zeke is okay, but like depends. Like you can like make something out of it because this board is this board. I don't think you can like plus anything in anymore. This is the board. Like there's nothing you can plus. So yeah, this is probably the board, and then you can plus 1 based on what you want. Right, that's the case, right? So that's it. And if you find maybe 8-bit, then you find 8-bit Caitlyn, and then yeah. But if you find a rapid fire Caitlyn, then I would say you probably should play Garen, yes, and then play Sentinel over Yorick and Thread, and then you just I think like you can use this as well before you hit them. Poppy just get Mosher. But still, I think this is like you should go 8-bit. Rapid fire is gonna be hard because you probably have to add affiliates as well. And then if you add passive affiliates, then I don't even know if Jin has the space for it. So like if that's rapid fire, then it could go like this with the Garen. Where's Garen? There we go. Yeah. So it's kind of like this. And then if you can 9, then to be honest, I think rapid fire is not that important. So yeah, you can go for it or you can not go for it. It's actually fine, but it's based on what you get. So like yeah, because overall, I don't think that rapid fire is that crazy. The only thing I can add here is Yorick or Poppy for Mosher. That's all. Okay, so that's one thing. Now we go to the next thing. So this is where it goes. Now we can make this emblem. Now we cannot make jazz, but we can make country emblem. So it doesn't give health. It give magic resist. So it doesn't matter. The point is now you can hit country very easily, and the reroll comms are back. So Samira is back, I guess. Samira, no, it's not back. Like she's still okay, but like this comm will be used a lot as well because you can make country now with the spat. Also, next patch we have spat portal. So yeah. All right, that's it. This comm is easy. We don't have to talk too much about it. Let's go to the next one. So this comm is very, very famous these couple of days. You can use Cartus. You can use something else. If you have Punk, then you might want 5 Punk, I guess. If you have Punk over Executioner, then you might want 5 Punk over that, which means it could be this Jinx or this because this does give some CC. But this is the board. This is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a board 6. And then you need Twin Tarot or Expose Weakness. These are all great. Expose Weakness is really good. So and if you play Execution, if you hit this Executioner, then you play towards one more Executioner like this or like this base. Normally, of course, level 4 items is good. And then if you hit this, I would suggest you go level up for more Guardian because it's good, right? Or you can go 8 for double. Amumu, I think double Amumu is not bad, and then you plus Executioner, and that's all. Kali is fine too. So yeah, this is probably the board for that, and it's really good these days. And this is the last one. There's too many things, so this is the last one to wrap it up. Ezreal got nerfed for blue buff and red buff. Okay, I mean if you get there, you get there. Zed, I don't know, they don't touch him, so yeah, sure, you can get it somehow. But normally this comm you don't win. Also we have Artie. Now I think we should get a little bit greedy, and you play without blue buff. You will play Gnasher Tooth, Rabadon, and Hexagon Blade. I think this is like AP. If you play AP and you don't have Rabadon this patch, I don't know. I don't think you can survive as the other AP hero. Also, Ari got nerfed, so like also Sentinel got nerfed. So like Ari got a hit, just like I said before. Senna, yeah, Rabadon as usual. Yasuo got buff. I'm not sure it's buff or nerf because that is like a little bit up, a little bit down. Like Yasuo reroll, it could be a thing. Jinx reroll, uh, I mean like because Vi got buffed, huge buff rate, so it's actually okay. And Katarina used to be one of my favorite hero Crowdiver. It's okay. I'm not sure if it's gonna come back this, but like with the Crowdiver buff, early buffed, it could still work. And then we come to kill reroll. I'm not sure. I think because it's AP Rain, kill should be here. I'm not sure. I'm not trying it. I don't know. I might try it out. And then Riven. To be honest, this calm. I don't even know how do you win with this calm. Like Riven is not really a good hero. Like I think like 1 out of 50 or 1 out of 30 games you play Riven, you win. It's hard. Jax, I think like I mean we have to make a Revenant, don't they? Don't we? Yeah, I know I have a board like this, but I still talk about it. Well, we don't have Revenant then. Okay, so we can play Akali. True damage got nerfed, but it's fine. And Olaf reroll, I don't know, man. If you play this, you should play for fun. It's kind of hard to win. And if you play Olaf reroll, you need too big to fall. And I guess that's it. Yeah, Reign of AP. Alright, hope you guys enjoy the next patch, I guess. Peace.